What's good, YouTube? You know it is Bodhi here, and today here's the version 2 upload of my Swordsoul deck, and of course this one is definitely my third place again. I do apologize for the misspeech, and in case you didn't notice by my post yesterday that I will be doing a version 2 of it, and this time here is the version 2. So if you guys know what it is, if you guys know what I mean, then you know. Enough talk, let's just go ahead straight to the deck profile. Let's go with the main. Nothing else has not yet been changed a lot lately, so it's still pretty much the standard. So yeah, just the whole Swords of Monsters from the main deck is not. It's not that. It's definitely not that hard to explain. So, 3 Ecclesia, 3 Moye, 3 Long Wong, and of course 2 Taya. And for the spell for Swordsoul, 3 Emergence and the 1 Trap. Obviously the 1 Blackout. There's nothing added to it. I really don't play the Summit, and I don't think it's not that necessary to play. I mean, you can if you want, but I just don't think it's not that good to play around with. So it's a tiny package, 3, and just the 2 of, so 3 Ashina, 2 Vishuddha, 2 Adhara, 1 Mopora. I really don't mind about this card because sometimes I really do like this card a lot more better than the blue one, the Shathana. In case if they target one of your tokens or anything else like that, or your monks will be destroyed, or will be targeted, you could just, if you have this card in your hand, you could just simply just banish it from your hand or graveyard to negate the activation and of course destroy it. So yeah, I'm like, there's nothing to add about this. So the 1 Yang Zine pack, and of course we play the 1 Sawani because we're gonna lock out our opponent from summoning fire, because over in the format we're still in tier 0, such as the Snake Eyes, Fire Kings, and as well as Temp Eyes. I actually make this one on my 4th summon, and of course I make Xiaofeng on my 5th summon. So you protect yourself from Nibiru and as well as fire. So no Ash Blossom, no Effect Veilers, no Ghost Ogre, no nothing. So you just locked out your opponent for that. And basically, we only play one of. We can. There's only one way we could search this one, search this card, which is Daylong, which I'll show you that later on into the deck profile. And 1 Protos. Unfortunately, since we lost to Baron, but they brought Protos back, I'm guessing that's a fair trade, I guess. But I really do like this card a lot. I usually play him when Swordsoul was a thing, and it's good to see back Protos live for this deck. So that's all the Worm Monsters. So we're playing with the Super Heavy Samurai engine. So I mean, there's nothing to explain to it. So 3 Bike, 3 Rukaushi, 1 Monk, and of course the 1 Soul Horns. I think it's completely fine over on whatever I put out with, because these are your starters to go off with your combo play. This is just like your 1 card Danglong combo, because I'll show you later on onto the deck profile over on the 1 card combo for the for your Danglong to make yourself into a shot your Danglong, your Yang Zing, and plus your to make shelving. So your shelving is your fifth summon. So you basically protect yourself from Nibiru, Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, Fake Veilers. But your opponent must have infinite permanence to stop our combos. So that's pretty much that one. Speaking of hand traps, I main 12. So 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Ghost Ogre. I seen this card a lot more represented than just Ghost Mourner, but I think Ghost Ogre is a very important card to go up with your combos because I believe this card is going to be a lot more representative, especially facing off against Tenpai. So once they have the field spell, if they try to attempt to search, you can just like Ghost Ogre that, get out of the way, and hopefully they don't open up any more combos or extenders. So there's 9 and here's your 12 Nibiru, because in case if we lose the dice rolls, to mark ourselves to go second. So yeah, that is the whole lineup, I believe. Yeah, that's the whole lineup for the Swordsoul. Now on towards the extra deck. So here are the tokens, Swordsoul tokens. You're not the real Swordsoul player unless if you own these tokens. I'm just kidding. You can play as many tokens as you get, but where I got these, they're from Etsy.com. I advise that if you want to purchase these tokens, I think they're awesome, and they definitely match for the Swordsoul deck. So yeah, get yourself a Swordsoul tokens over at Etsy.com. So yep. So anyways, on towards the extra deck. So I play 3 links, 2 monk, and 1 shaman. I do not play SP. I don't think SP is not really necessary. Sure, SP is a good card to slow down our opponent hard, but I just prefer building up a board. Hopefully your opponent cannot break it. So yeah, so those are the only 3 links I play in the extra. So to the Yangzing package, 1 Day Long, 1 Yazi, 2 Boxia, and 1 Xiaofeng, the Yangzing. So here are the armies of Yangzing monsters. So on to the next. 1 Emancipator Risen Dragite, and 1 Crimson Blader. I really do love this card a lot, especially against a branded matchup, because in any other different matches that you're faced off against with, if they summon level 5 or higher monsters, this slows down our opponent hard. I mean, the reason why I play Crimson Blader a lot recently is because I prefer slowing my opponent down, and hopefully they can just scoop up for the next one, or they just cannot summon anything. They're just sitting here watching me trying to go OTK or combo off. And of course the Emancipator. We've seen a lot of spells lately, and I believe if we can get a spell negator, this card could be a really good card. 1 Draco Berserker for Big Beater. Now for the Swordsoul monsters for the extra deck. 2 Shishao. There, here we go. 1 Quinn Long Wong, and of course 1 Shane. I really do miss Baron a lot lately, but I'm guessing these cards are very much very close to my heart, and Swordsoul is definitely one of my favorite decks to play with. So Yeah. So that's all the whole extra. I'll show you the side deck I have, all the side patterns. So for the side, I played the Bestial package. So one Magma Hut, 2 Druid's Worm, and 1 Baldrake. I do not play Sonar. I do not play Lobelian. I mean, sure, you can search Lobelian. You can discard Lobelian to search off one of these guys, but I just prefer having a lot more advantage, especially since Brandon, they can still try to gimmick lock us. We can just like counter with Bestials, which is pretty much important to it. And speaking of gimmick locks, I also do play Ghost Spells. Ghost Spells is definitely a very good side cards, because, you know, like I said, we still get gimmick lock, and of course they go for Brandon and red. They say they could try to break our boards, especially if they want to die roll or anything like that. I'm guessing Ghost Spell is definitely the answer for that. So never doubt it to never remove Ghost Spells, especially if you're facing up branded. Yeah, Ghost Spell is definitely the best answer. Bestials are also the best answers. So yeah. So basically these cards are counter against branded. So never doubt on that. So on towards spells. 3 Cosmic, 1 Feather Duster. We still hate back row because sometimes, you know, Flooneries, Flooneries, any specific back row such as Runic or Runic Stun or Horror Stun, we can just try to get rid of many problematic threats what we can possibly can. And for our protection, I play 2 Solemn Judgments. And for other Floodgate, I play 2 Synchro Zones. Now I did try to run 3 Synchro Zones, because I believe this is a really good Floodgate. Especially if, let's say, if they deburied you, and if you do open up this card, and for one reason they try to attack it, they can't outrun this, because this is basically a problem for them, because we need to protect ourselves if we get deburied. Just try to set up our board or something like that. I just believe these are the best answers to, let's say, to save ourselves from being damaged from battle, I believe. So, yeah. These cards are definitely one of my best ones. I did try to mess around with 3 Judgment and plus 1 Anti-Spell, because, you know, Anti-Spell is limited to 1. But I really do miss Anti-Spell at 3, because I just prefer not to make sure my opponent cannot play the game. So, that's what I do. Just hopefully my opponent cannot break this board. So yeah, that's pretty much that one. So anyways, I'm gonna show you guys a quick 1-card combo for the Dinglong and plus the motorbike or the Rukaushi. So anyways, I'll be right back, and here we go. Okay, welcome back. So basically, you have one of these cards. If you open up one of these, you're absolutely lit. You can just like make your Dinglong combo. If you don't open up this, but if you do open up this is a perfect opportunity to go for your plays here. So if you want to know what I mean by that, which of course I'll show you. So you discard this, add this to your deck to your hand, scale this. Let me zoom back out. Let me pause it so I can zoom back out. There we go. Anyways, like I said, so if you have this in your hand, you can discard this, search this, scale of Akashi. Oh, it's too much glare. There, let's just put it right here. So we'll scale this, scale Akashi effect. So we place this from our deck to the pendulum zone, and then we special summon it, and then we'll activate our Monk of the Banki effect. Search this, activate from hand to target to equip, and effect unequip the special, and then you go ahead and make your Synchro 5. And remember, pendulums, they go to the extra deck, not the graveyard this turn. So you synchro summon with these two monsters into your, oh whoops, wrong card. To our Daylong. Daylong is Chainlink 1, and of course our Kaushi as Chainlink 2. Place it back into the scale, and we'll search off, which is our best card, our Sawani. And then we normal summon our Sawani. Then we'll sync for a 5. Into our shelving. See? This is your summon 1, and your soul horns is your summon 2. Your summon 3 is your Daylong. Your summon 4 is your Sawani, and this is your 5th summon. So we're basically protected from the Nibiru before we can commit the 5th summon. And of course, if you have Swordsoul monsters in your hand, whoops, this goes here. So if you have Swordsoul monsters in your hand, or you have Tingy monsters, you can go off with your normal combo route. So that way you can try to build a board, and of course, see what your opponent is going to be dealing with. So let's just rewind this, and I'll show you another. There's a 2-card combo you can make on your board, so that way even if you get Nibiru'd, which that's okay because we still have our Tingy package lineup. Even if our token is our non-effect monster, they're just like a normal monster, which I'll show you this later on in the combo. So, BRB, you guys. Okay, guys, here we go. Here's combo number 1. So this is your, either you open up these, or you open up either one of these, because those are your Shao Fang combo. Or unless if you want to go for your Shisha play, you can, but I'll show you what I meant. So you activate this to special summon, then you link this off to your monk here. Now, like I said, if you open up either one of these in your hand, you can just activate these guys' effect. So let's say we do not have open up this, but we can try summon it from deck to the effect of Ashina. So we'll activate this from our hand to special. Then we'll activate our Ashina to banish. Summon this from our deck. And then we'll sink ourselves into 8 here. To make our Boxia. So this is where our opponent is going to nib us, right here. So they just like nib us, and I was like, okay, sure, that's fine. We really don't care. And guess what? We have a token. Let me just borrow this. So we get our token from being a beard, which that's fine. So we still have our normal combo here. So let's say we open up Emergence and plus the long one here, which completely that's fine. We still got combos here. So our tiny monsters are live. So we'll activate our we'll activate our Adhara here, banish. Add this back to our hand. Then we'll activate our Emergence here. So we'll search off. We have a normal summon, which is kind of cracked. Either you can add Moye, or we'll go our Taya. You know what? Maybe if we're go greedy here, we'll just go ahead and add the Moye instead. So we'll just go ahead and remove Taya here. Or you know what? Let's just like hold this for future reference. So we'll activate our Emergence to add this to our hand. We normal summon our Moye. We'll activate effect to reveal our Ashina. Get ourselves a token here. And then here's another combo play you can go for. You can activate the effect on Long Wong by discarding our Ashina to special summon, and we'll get ourselves a token here. Now we can go for the Shisha play, or we can go for the Queen Long plus the Shisha, so that way we can plus 3 out of anything. Which I'll show you I'll show you guys what I meant. So we can go for is we'll synchro summon these two away into our queen right here, our Queen Long here, and then we'll sync the token and the Moye to make our Shisha. Now remember, we activate the effect on Ashina, so we're locked into worms for this following turn. So you're going plus 3 cards. This one's get you the add. This one's going to let you draw, and of course this one's going to let you draw. So you plus 2 yourself, and let's say we're going to go ahead and add ourselves a blackout here, or unless we can save our resource till next turn, we can search off the Taya of our next following turn. And then you have your non-effect monster live. So we'll go ahead and activate our Vishuddha here. Banish. We'll target their Nibiru, bounce it back to the hand, and they're going to have to deal with a 3 interruption, which is any spell or trap cards activated. You can chain that effect, banish it, and burn our opponent for 12. And of course, they special summon a monster, banish it, and burn our opponent for 12. And they're going to deal with the imperm, which is not that bad. Not that bad, actually. And our hands, well, basically we drew these. So, and now I'm going to go ahead and rewind it back to show you a regular combo here. Even if we know if we're going to get ourselves into Birud, which that's completely fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and wind this back real quick. BRB, you guys. Okay, you guys. So again, so this is the same line: effect, special, and then link into our. Where's my monk? I know I put him around here somewhere. My place is very, very, very crowded. So don't judge me. There he is. So our monk. Now, like I said, if we open up either one of these, we can just go and do our own. We can just go and go do our regular combo line. So let's say we do not have this, but we can summon the Adhara from our deck. So we'll activate this from our hand to special. We'll activate this. Our Ashna, banish it. Special summon. Now we're locked into worms. So instead of the Boxia, and of course our opponent doesn't have Nibiru, we just go for our regular Swordsoul lineup. So we'll just synchro summon. Into our Shisho here. And we'll go ahead and use the effect of Shisho here. Now, if you want to go for the Protos lock, you can do that. So we'll go ahead and add our emergence here. Activate emergence. Since we control a single monster, we go ahead and add a worm monster. We'll add Protos. And then you can go for activate Adhara effect, banish, add this back to our hand. And let's say we have random cards in our hand. So we managed to have at least, our opening hand was this and that. So we still have 3 cards in our hand. So let's just say 2 random cards. So let's say this is our other card. And of course, let's say this is another card. So we'll activate this. Well, we added emergence. So our emergence, we search this. So this is our hand. If we activate Adhara, we added this back. And we have 4 cards in our hand. So we can play with them. So we'll go ahead and link those 2 away into our Shaman. So we'll go ahead and declare Shaman's effect. We'll pitch a random card. Do we have enough food for it? No, we do not. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use Shaman's effect. We'll ditch a card, unless we'll discard our Moye to target our Shisho, special summon. And we'll go ahead and special summon our Protos here by banishing water, earth, and a dark. So we have different attributes. So we'll banish them. Special summon our Protos. We'll declare a Protos effect called Fire. Now our opponent cannot break our board. They cannot special summon fire. They can normal summon fire, but our opponent cannot special summon fire. And I'll show you, and of course, I'm going to show you guys another full card combo. Well, actually a full lineup card combos. So what we can go for is, let's say we have another combo lineup, which of course that involves our motorbike or our Rikaushi. So I'm going to show you guys what I meant. So be right back again. Okay, so here it is, a 4-card combo, which I'm going to show you guys what we have here. So we'll go activate our bike. This is a full combo. This is going to be an anti-Nibiru proof combo. Search this in our hand. Scale Wakaushi effect. Place. And then special summon. We'll go ahead and put our hands right here. Yeah, this should be perfect. And then we'll go ahead and Monk Benki effect. Add our soul horns. Activate skull, and not skull, but activate the effect of soul horns in our hand to target to equip. And the effect unequip to special. And then we'll go ahead and synchro summon to our level 5 here. To make our Danglong. And we'll go and use Danglong as effect as Chain Link 1, and we'll use Wakaushi as Chain Link 2. So we're going to place this. We'll just put the extra deck here. And we'll search this from our deck to our hand. Then we'll go ahead and normal summon here. And then we'll go and synchro summon into a level 9 here to make Xiaofeng. And guess what? We're completely safe from being abused. What you can go is we'll go ahead and pendulum summon for 2 cards in our hand. We have this opening up here. We'll go ahead and pendulum summon our Moye and pendulum summon our Taya, because now we have scales. Monk scale is 1, and of course our Wakaushi is scale 8, so we can summon monsters from 2 through 7 all at the same time. And since we special summon Moye, we'll go ahead and activate her effect. We'll reveal our Ashina here to get a token our side of the field. Now we can save ourselves from being abused, which I'll show you what I meant. So we'll go in synchro summon. Oh, whoops. So we'll go in synchro summon to level 8. So we have not used our not Boxia, but our Ashina. We'll go ahead and summon our Animantipator Risen Dragite. And we'll go ahead and use our Dragite effect. Well, not Dragite, but Moye to draw a card. Then we'll go and activate our Moye effect. We'll banish our Sowani to summon a token. And then we'll go ahead and use our other line. So we'll go ahead and use our Ashina effect. So we'll banish it to summon our Adhara. And then we'll go ahead and synchro summon with these 2 monsters. We'll synchro summon our Taya and our token into our Shishao. Chain Link 1 is going to be Shishao, Chain Link 2 is going to be Moye. Not Moye, but Taya. To Foolish Burial of a Worm or Swordsoul monster. And the card we'll choose is Vishuddha. And we'll search our deck to our hand, which is the Emergence. So we'll have this emergence in our hand. We'll go ahead and link Adhara to make monk here. Activate emergence. Since we have a synchro monster, we'll go and search our worm. We'll search Protos. Now we're going to get ourselves a whole new level, and we're going to get ourselves an advantage. Next, we'll activate Adhara, banish, to add this back in our hand. And then we'll go and link these two together, the monk and the Shishao. Don't worry, you'll get the Shishao back, which I'm about to show you, to make our shaman. We'll activate our shaman's effect. We'll pitch a card to target the target our Shishao, and it's in our graveyard. Special summon it, and we got plenty of food for our monster to summon. So what we can go for is we'll banish the Vishuddha. We'll banish this. Should we go for it? Yeah. Okay. Here's an idea. What we can go for is we'll banish Monk, banish Daylong, and we'll banish Taya. So we have an earth, a light, and a wind. Banish them both. Summon Archnemesis Protos. We'll activate Archnemesis Protos effect, call him fire. So we locked our opponent summoning fire monsters. They cannot break this board. We have a spell trap negator. We have protection from Nibiru, Ash Blossom. Our opponent cannot summon fire monsters, and we also got an imperm. Plus, we have 2 random cards in our hand. So basically, we can just sorry about that. Goddamn camera. So basically, this is our full board combo here, which is amazing. Because you draw 1 card from Moye, which is a random card. So we drew 2 hand traps. Well, we drew 1 hand trap from Moye, and basically, our opponent is not going to play the game at all. So yeah, this is going to make our opponent scoop, especially if we're in a fire format. But if it's a possible way, there's another way to lock our opponent to summon dark, because he cannot be destroyed by card effects, which means he cannot be killed by his own effect. And of course, we're going to call it dark. So we'll call Protos effect called dark. So basically, Brandy cannot summon dark monsters. So we lock our opponent summoning light. So we locked our opponent summoning light, fire, and plus dark. And of course we have really nice beaters here. So yeah, that is my whole Swordsoul lineup. That's my whole Swordsoul deck. I hope you guys do enjoy this video as much as I do. And I really do want to congratulate my 3rd place. And before I end this video, I want to give a shout outs to Drew, Traveler of the Burning Abyss. You made this deck a lot more fun, plus shows more representative of Swordsoul. And I really do appreciate that. And of course, shouts to you, my brother. And of course, shouts to you guys here. Let's get this video at least 100 likes. I know it's a lot, but let's say if we can make this 100 likes to make this deck a test hands. if you guys do want to see some test hands for this, make sure you hit that like button to reach 100 likes. I'll be very glad to do it. So yeah, enough talk. This is Bodhi YGO signing off. You guys have a great weekend, and of course, have a great day.